Vice President Constantino Chiwenga and Health and Child Care Minister is implicated in a massive corruption scandal where he instructed his deputy and personal doctor, Mr. John Mangwiro, to fast-track the $5.6 United States million COVID-19 materials tender scam. The corruption allegation was revealed by the deputy minister himself in a statement on Monday following a scathing article that appeared on state media on Sunday. It is not correct that I interfered with the bidding process. On August 14, 2020, at around 2100 hours, I received a phone call from the Honorable Vice President and Minister of Health and Child Care, Mr. Constantino Chiwenga. He wanted me to get an update on what was causing the delays to the procurement of the COVID-19 requirements, said Mangwiro. Mangwiro is being investigated by the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission on the allegations of delaying procurement of COVID-19 materials, resulting in financial implications when he demanded prepayment of undelivered goods. According to a ZAC report that was seen by reporters on Friday, the procurement process of the tender by a local health company called Netfarm was made by directives from the Mangwiro, resulting in delaying the procurement. The fallout of this case saw the arrest and dismissal of former Health Minister Obadiah Moyo after he was also accused of awarding a $60 million United States tender to a shadowy company called Drugs International without requisite paperwork. Given the extent to which the deputy minister was involved in the said tender process, indications are that he was acting on his own capacity and not on behalf of the ministry. The actions of the deputy minister signal a personal interest in the tender, and this should have prompted him to declare his interest. The conduct of the minister during this tender process warrants further investigations for criminal abuse of office for possible violation of Section 174 of the Criminal Law Codification Act, Chapter 9. Apart from this provision, further investigations should be conducted to ascertain a possible violation of Section 14 of the Public Finance Management Act, Chapter 22, by the Deputy Minister through giving ministerial directives having financial implications when he demanded prepayment of undelivered goods to Young Healthcare. There is also need for further investigations into possible violations of the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Act, Chapter 22, as the conduct of the Deputy Minister might have compromised the independence of Netfarm as a procurement entity. The Commission should closely follow the refloated tender, laboratory equipment, reagents, and consumables for COVID-19 to ensure competitive bidding and that undeserving bidder are not awarded the contracts. Best practices and good corporate governance should always be applied during procurement processes. Officials who are appointed to carry out the procurement process should be allowed to do so independently without interference. Investigations into possible violations of the Cabinet Directive that granted Netfarm exclusive powers for procurement of COVID-19 material